Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. Today, I'm going to animate Trey snowboarding. I'm going to get onto the writing, the storyboarding, the drawing, the inking, the coloring, the voicing, and the keyframing. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this video. What is up everybody? It's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. In this animation thing, I'm gonna animate Trey snowboarding. Trey, Ethan, and Andy, they're all gonna be snowboarding. I'm gonna get onto the first part of this, which is the script writing. It's getting that time of year where it's wintry, so I guess it's kind of relevant. So usually you have to pay for Celtic, but I'm getting this knockoff version I got for free on the internet. Don't tell anyone I said that. Arrest me. Anyways, I'm gonna get on to the first part, which is the scene heading. When you start a script, you can go to like whether it cuts to or fades to. And then we go on to the scene heading with the time of day and the location. So I'm gonna go exterior, they are outside. And that's the scene heading. Now we're gonna get on to the action, what's happening. And I have an idea. And you always add the first and last name when you introduce a character and add his age. And I wanna make him like 16. So you always add their age. This is like the professional way to do it. But if you're just doing it with friends, it doesn't really matter. They are all standing at the top of a steep ski slope. And now we can get onto some dialogue. So now we can get onto the dialogue. Who's saying what? Do you guys want to ski down this hill? And then Trey can say, and yes, we're gonna have to draw fucking ski attire. And then Andy can say, I don't know, that looks pretty steep. Ethan can say, don't be a baby, Andy. Trey can say, I don't know, Ethan, that does look pretty steep. And then Ethan can say, watch this, pussies. Ethan skis down the hill. Ethan snowboards down the hill. And you don't have to capitalize the name if you already introduced the character. Ethan falls off a cliff. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And Trey can say, oh shit, that's pretty good. Oh look, it's my old video. Now, I'm gonna get onto the storyboarding. Now, I'm gonna get onto the storyboarding. I have the script I'm looking at over there in the distance. What was the first thing? They're standing at the top of a ski hill. So I have this storyboard template right here I made, and I've been using it more often. It makes it look a lot nicer and helps me plan it out. Just gonna be standing. This is gonna be a supporting shot. Maybe we can have like a hill right here, like a steep hill. Oh, we can go like, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We can just like plan out what they're gonna be doing. Here's the snowboard. And they're gonna be in ski outfits, so we're gonna have to draw that too. Trey's gonna have a snowboard. So we're just planning it out right there. Trey, Ethan, and Andy will be skiing, just to give it some diversity. And that's Andy. It's a storyboard. It doesn't have to be perfect. And they're at the top of the ski slope, and they are getting ready to ski. Do you guys wanna go down this hill? And we're gonna storyboard it. Maybe we can have like a close-up of Ethan right here. Maybe not that close. I kind of want it a medium shot. Like right here, here's his head. We can have his torso. No, he doesn't wear a short sleeve shirt. Do you guys wanna go down the hill? And then Andy can say, maybe we can angle it differently. So right here, we have him forward. Maybe we have like Andy right here on his side. Like the camera's aiming that way, and he's looking down at the hill. I'm just gonna write, that looks steep though. And I think we can draw like, here's the thing, and we can draw like the steep hill right here. It's like, that looks pretty steep though. And we can have it like an angle. So the angle is different now. Ethan can say, don't be a baby. Maybe we can just like have all of them right there, like this whole thing, like we all see them. Kind of want a long, wide shot of all of them again. I'm just sketching it really fast. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a good way to like figure out the angles. Don't be a baby, Andy. And then Trey can say, I'm with Andy. That looks pretty steep. And maybe a close-up of Trey saying that. That does look pretty steep, Ethan. The other side. So we see Ethan at the other angle. Oh no, we're out of space, aren't we? Good thing that I made this double-sided. What now, bitches? Now I'm gonna write, how about we just have a shot of him snowboarding and the background's gonna be moving while he's snowboarding. And we can have him like moving, and then there's a cliff. He's all like, ah. And then Trey can be like, oh shit. We can just have a close-up of Trey for that one. I think that's pretty good. We got some good angles. We got an idea for how he's gonna snowboard. Now, I'm gonna get on to the drawing. So underneath this glass table is a light bulb, and I can shine it through the glass and see what's under the paper. So I'm just gonna put a piece of paper over this drawing. I'm gonna turn on the light table. So now we can see through the paper because the light's shining through it. That's how I draw all my animations. I'm gonna start just tracing the torso. And I don't even know what kind of ski outfit he should wear. Maybe he has like I might turn off the light table. I can still kind of see through the paper. You probably can't, but I can. So I'm gonna trace right here where his neck is. Actually, I feel like I want to Google picture the ski outfits just to make it right. I think I'm gonna draw like a zipper right here. It's all the way to the bottom. It usually has zippers like that. A pouch right here. Kind of want to like make a zipper thingy. I'm just gonna draw a little hoodie right here. I think that's actually an okay start. So that's Andy's torso. And I'm just gonna draw it over. So now we got that outline right there. I'm gonna turn off the light table again. I'm gonna give Andy a hoodie too, but he's not gonna be wearing it. He's just gonna be like behind his head, like mine right now. Maybe we can have like a line right here. Now, I'm gonna draw Ethan's torso. I'm gonna put the paper over his torso. So we're gonna just trace Ethan's torso. I just wanna like change it up a little. I don't think he's gonna have a hoodie. I'm gonna turn off the light table now. Zipper's gonna go down like it's angling because he's fat. Pocket right here. Now, I'm gonna get onto the inking. I'm gonna go to the scanner app. I got a scanner right here. I got it on Amazon. It basically is just a scanner. It works pretty well, it scans it fast. So I'm just gonna start inking. A thing to know about inking is there are different size millimeter pens. This one, the one I like inking for the heads and the main characters, is 0.8 millimeter pens. I actually have a whole bunch of different sizes. There's 1 millimeter pens, 0.5. There's really tiny ones like 0.05 millimeter pens. I'm gonna start inking now. I'm gonna do a speed roll. Now, I'm gonna get on to the coloring. New file and make a blank document. Oh look, it's the Sarah episode I was animating. I finished animating all our head turns, yay. That video got 1,000 views. Here are the drawings we made and we can just open them. I'm also gonna open up a couple other things and draw those too. We'll get to that later. So this one is Andy's torso. And I wanna make it generally the same color as the regular attire. I'm gonna rotate it, transform, rotate, it's upside down. Now, I wanna make him like, I wanna give him like a green, but not like that. I want it to be a little different green, like, I feel like that would actually be okay. And we can have like a gray zipper, dark green. I should have had their torsos turning, but whatever. File, that'll be Andy's torso. And then this will be Trey's ski outfit. Also, if you noticed, I can't really color it until I go to Image Trace, which is under Window, Image Trace. Then I click Default, Presets, Default, Black and White, OK. And then you still can't manipulate it. You have to go to Object, Expand, OK. And now you can take out the background and color it. I'm gonna make him have not that red. That's a zipper. I'm gonna zoom into this buckle thing. That can be a dark red right there. And then I'm gonna give him a gray hoodie too. That looks pretty good. Now I don't need that anymore. Actually, I know his torso is generally gray, but I think I want to give him a blue ski outfit. Just to make it a little different and like a dark zipper. I like that. That looks better. I like that color. That can be like a dark blue. So I'm gonna make Trey's arm. He should probably be wearing gloves, huh? Like, if you don't wear gloves skiing, you get really cold. Yeah, actually it might look okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make him wearing gloves. So I'm just gonna color in those fingernails. So that looks a little better. I like that. My camera's running out of batteries soon. We'll also have to draw ski poles for Andy, but we'll get there. I might need to go to Adobe Photoshop. I'm gonna go to Photoshop really quick. It helps for coloring backgrounds and objects if you want to make like straight lines. Photoshop's a little weirder though. And then it'll say this shape must be rasitated before proceeding, but we can still draw on it after. I don't like that, that's too small, it needs to be bigger. Like here's that part, this part, yeah, because this part is a little more curved. I don't know, I think I just might do that just because I don't have much time. So we got that snowboard, we can just drag that in. Now I can go image trace, black and white logo. Red seems to be his favorite color. I might just make a brown snowboard. And I might keep the same legs. So he's just gonna be like that. That's his snowboard, red. I'm gonna give Ethan a red snowboard. Now I guess for Andy's skiing, yeah, I'm gonna go to Photoshop again and just make skis. I guess we could just go like one ski and copy and paste it. We'll also need his ski poles. I guess we can just flip that. And then I'm gonna draw a ski pole. That'll be good. So I'm gonna give Andy blue skis. Now, I'm gonna get onto the voice acting. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. I'm on Adobe Animate. I'm gonna go to New File. Now before I forget, I'm gonna go Command Save. Now this is the library panel. This is the canvas, what you're gonna animate with, and this is the timeline. I'm gonna make new folders. This one will be Trey, Ethan, Andy, and audio, and the blinking. So I can just drag in what we drew. I can drag in what we drew into the files. I'm gonna get that. But I'm not gonna take in the torsos because we already drew the ski outfit. There, now we have all the objects inside of the project. I'm gonna add a supporting shot right here. They're just gonna be standing at the top of a giant hill. I'm just gonna do like a white box for the background, just for starters. I'm just gonna use my mouse to draw it. That's how I've been usually doing it. I'm just gonna go like that. To indicate that it's going down, I think I'm just gonna have it like slopes, like lines right here that it's going down. Maybe like that. So that looks good. And here's the hill, and here's where they are. I'm gonna add some trees that I have saved. I'm just gonna put them in the background. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna add a layer right here, and I'm gonna add Andy first. I'm gonna start with his legs and just drag him right here. I think that's a good size right there. Pretty small, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make him go a little more forward right here. And I'm just gonna have his head and make the same size as the rest of his body. And then we can drag his arm down. And then we can use this tool right here called the Asset Warp tool. We can click his shoulder, his elbow, and his wrist. I kind of want him like grabbing the ski poles. I'm gonna flip this horizontal. And now I'm gonna add skis. Andy's ski. I'm gonna flip this horizontal. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. I'm gonna zoom into his face. Or maybe he's like looking down at the hill. Now we got Andy. And we do the same thing for the other two characters. And maybe he's looking at the hill and he's all happy, like, oh cool, I get to go down this steep hill. And now he's like actually smiling. Maybe it's like sunny out and it's snowy. And you're like, I'm not gonna animate snow right now, okay?
It's not snowing where they're at right now. There's snow, but it's not snowing. I'm gonna add Trey blinking. I'm gonna add him squint a little bit. And this is just a supporting shot, like, it's not gonna have any dialogue yet. This is looking really good. I'm honestly impressed with how this turned out. I'm fortunate to live in the Sierra Nevadas where I get this. Actually, I don't really get to ski that much. The resorts are pretty expensive. But I live in the Sierra Nevadas where skiing is a thing. So we got a supporting shot right here. File, export, video media. I'll do S1 for scene 1. And then you also have to have Adobe Media Encoder, which makes it a video file. So we're just gonna export it like this, and it does that. And here we go. I'm gonna insert a scene and just go insert scene. And this is where they're gonna start talking. I'm gonna go to audio, and I can just drag in this audio file to the canvas, and it goes into here.
Do you guys want to go down this hill?
I'm gonna copy and paste these layers. And then we can I'm gonna zoom in up on Ethan, and maybe he's looking at his friends. And maybe his eyebrows lift up right here. And we can use the onion layer to see what's behind it. And they can go up a little more. And maybe his head turns a little bit, so we can take that out. And his head turns that way. Make it 25, the same size as the last one. His pupils will move with his face. And then we can add maybe 2 keyframes in front, 2 frames in front of it. His head turns again. And maybe his head moves back. I'm gonna have his arm move. Then we can take that asset warp tool like we did before. I feel like those keyframes are too much. I want it to be a little less, like right there. Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna add him blinking really quick. And one more blink. Now this is where the fun begins. Every vowel he says, I'm gonna have to add a new mouth movement. And so he does the D vowel. Do you guys want to go down this hill? I think I'm gonna end that episode there because, yeah.
Do you guys want to go down this hill?
I don't know, Ethan. That hill looks pretty steep.
Don't be a baby, Andy. Let's snowboard down it.
I'm with Andy, Ethan. That hill does look pretty steep.
Whatever. I'm going down. Ah!
Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music, and I even game sometimes. So stay tuned and have a great day.
These toons.